Alrighty, so I'm just going to run through kind of the basic features of the three chairs you guys carry from your good, your better, your best. So I'm going to start with the Infinity Escape. This is a great overall chair, especially at a lower price point. You do have what we call an L-track massage chair. An L-track massage chair, if you imagine you hold your finger up like an L, the rollers actually come all the way down your back and neck, make the turn and massage your glutes and hamstrings. The chair does go back in zero gravity. You have full compression for your shoulders, your arms, your feet, and you have 1 foot roller per sole. Gives a great reflexology massage. The chair is 2D. As we work our way up, we'll explain the differences between 2 and 3D. But overall, this is a full body L-track massage chair that's kind of do everything that you really need from your stretching, your full deep tissue massage, and compression. As you move up to your middle chair, this is the 8500. Definitely seems to be a lot of the people's favorites. What makes this chair so different is the decompression stretching. This chair here is what we call an S-track chair. S-track goes to the curvature of your spine, comes from your neck, and stops at your lower tailbone. You have this chair that's going to do some nice deep tissue in your neck and down to your tailbone, but you're also going to get that compression through your shoulders, your arms, your feet, and your hips. The difference between this chair, the 8500 and the Escape, on upgrades is you have 3 foot rolls per sole. You actually have rollers that are covering your heels, your arches, your toes, and on top of that, the decompressive stretching. I know many of you have actually purchased this chair for yourself, but this chair is one of the only chairs in the industry to actually tip back and go into a state of inversion where your feet are elevated above your heart and your knees, and it actually does a decompression stretch or mechanical traction like a chiropractor would do to you. Another nice little feature of this chair that is offered in the 8500 and not the Escape is what we call a shiatsu swivel seat. I know it's kind of a tongue twister. And the seat itself actually rotates side by side in almost like a figure 8 motion. You can see that when you're sitting in it, you almost feel like your hips are dancing. What that's for is to loosen up your lower spine. You really always want to get movement going at all times, especially in your lower back. Because this chair is a deep tissue massage chair, it loosens up your lower back, so by the time the rolls come down there, your bloods are already flowing in your lower hips, and you're ready for that deep tissue massage. To jump up to the Riage X3, this is kind of the chair that has all the bells and whistles you can ask for, and a great price point. I mean, this chair here is now we're going back to what we call the L-track chair, again from your neck all the way down to your glutes and hamstrings. This has a rocking feature, which is nice. This chair actually is going to tip you back when you're in the rest and sleep mode. It's going to rock you slowly to sleep, just like a baby in a cradle. Some of the extra features on it is the 3D massage. It's the only chair that has carried in this lineup that has what we call a 3D technology. As you can imagine, like a 3D movie, 3D movie image comes out at you. The rollers that massage you from your neck down to your hips actually can come out about 5 inches to 5 different levels of intensity. Or you can back it off to sink the rollers back into the chair to do more of a light tissue massage. On top of that, some of the extra features that are thrown into this chair is you also have Bluetooth music. You want to get a massage, you want to put on the music of your choice, you can stream wirelessly with your phone, tablet, Android, or Apple device and listen to the music in the chair. Kind of a cool feature on it as well is you actually can have this chair massage you to the beat of the music in the chair. On top of that, we do of course have an app for it. Have an Apple and Android app. Nice thing about this, to have that feature is the remote. You can unplug it and get rid of it. If you have kids over, grandchildren, you don't want playing with the chair, you can get rid of this remote, put it in the closet, and control the whole chair by your tablet. This one again does have the 3 foot rolls per sole as well, so it is covering your heels, your arches, and your toes. That's pretty much the difference between all the three. Just to run down them really quick again, you have your Escape in the corner, which is the beginning level chair. That is an L-track, 2-dimensional chair, full body compression, 1 foot roller per sole. You work your way up to your decompression chair, the 8500. You got 3 foot rolls per sole, full compression therapy. You have more airbags in the chair. You also have that stretching we talked about, the mechanical traction. Then we jump up to the Riage X3. That pretty much has everything that the 8500 has minus the decompression stretching. It does a little stretch, but has the 3D technology, the 3-foot rollers per sole for the reflexology, and then you also have the Bluetooth music, Apple app, Android app, all the bells and whistles in one chair.
Well, this is amazing. Number 2 is convenience. It's so nice to be able to, in the comfort of your own home, hop in the chair and get a massage whenever you need it. My wife used to go to massage maybe twice a month, $150 a month for 2 massages. Mom of 4, having to fit that into her schedule, it's tough. A lot of times she'd go to the end of the month and not be able to use those because her schedule was too busy. The convenience of being able to wake up first in the morning and hop in this chair before the kids wake up, it's unbelievable. Every night before she goes to bed, 45, she's like 30 minutes in the chair total, 15 minutes second shoulders before she goes to bed. So the convenience. So you got health and wellness, convenience, customizable. Everybody in the home can use this. When we got our chair, my son was 6. He's 9 now. He's 6. He's on the autism scale. I love him to death. But about 8 o'clock at night, I'm ready to kill him because he's bouncing off the walls. We'll put him in the chair in the rest and sleep program, put his arms in here. The compression therapy just calms him down. The chair will rock back and forth. To be able to customize the chair for my 6-year-old, and then my wife can sit in it at night and get a nice neck and shoulder massage. I can sit in it and get a deep tissue spinal decompression. It's unbelievable. Health and wellness, ease of use, customizable. I said convenience and customizable, ease of use. The chair is so easy to use. All you have to do is hop in the chair, hit the auto button, and you're into one of the auto programs. You go into manual and you can move those rollers wherever you want. So those are the 4 buying orders. Health and wellness, ease of use, convenience, and customizable. That's what this script is built around. You'll see that as we go through it. Okay, here's the pitch. Welcome to Infinity.
Thank you.
Have you ever tried one of our chairs before?
I have not.
Perfect. Let's get you set up. Go and take your shoes off. And then I want you to go ahead and sit down right there. Slide your feet in like you're putting on a boot. Yeah, that's perfect. You want those airbags going around your cat. And then slide your feet all the way back. On the bottom of the rollers, at the bottom of the footrest, there's rollers. You're going to get full reflexology on the bottom of your feet. Go and put your arms in the sleeves. It's like putting on a coat. You're going to feel compression therapy. That compression therapy is going to help increase the circulation. It's going to improve It's going to improve your blood pressure. Now, is there anything I should know before we get started? Any neck pain or back pain, anything like that?
Oh, neck and shoulder pain.
Neck and shoulder pain. What's that from?
Driving a lot.
Driving a lot.
Stress.
Stress. Yeah. You know what the number 1 killer in the U.S. is?
Stress.
Stress. Yeah. Driving a lot. Do you do that for a living?
Yeah, for work.
What do you do?
Oh, we do fundraising.
Fundraising.
Yeah, so I'm at a lot of schools all over the state.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yes.
Okay. Well, good to know. This chair is really going to help you out with that neck and shoulder, that stress you're feeling. I'm going to put you in one of my favorite massage programs. And the first thing the chair is going to do is it's going to take you back to a 0 gravity position. It's going to take all the stress off your back, your hips, your knees, and then it's going to quickly map and measure you. See what it says body sensor right there? What that's doing is it's scanning your neck and your shoulders, and it's customizing the massage to you. When I sit in my chair, it customizes to me. When my 9-year-old sits in the chair, it customizes to him. So it's for the whole family. Now, my name's Rich. Your name is?
Susan.
Susan. Just relax, enjoy, and I'll be back to check on you in a few minutes. That's what we call the setup. Okay, it's really quick. I'm going to tell them about the features of the chair. You notice we talked about health and wellness, ease of use, it's convenient, it's customizable. We hit all those buttons. But it's really important to let the chair do the talking. As salespeople, we want to just kind of ramble and keep talking. At this point, I walk away and just let them bake in the chair. And go do whatever you need to do. But I like letting them spend about 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes, just soaking in the chair. Does that make sense? Because a couple other things. When you put somebody in the chair, you want to try to start finding what we call their pain. I asked her if there's anything I should know before we get started. She talked about stress, the neck and shoulder pain. I found out a little bit about what's going on, what she's doing for a living. I'm gonna use that later when I provide a solution for it. But you can't provide that solution until you know what her pain is. Okay. Come back to what we call the build value stage. So we did the setup, now it's the build value. Amazing, right?
It's wonderful.
It's no. So what do you like most about it? Everything.
The
You hear that?
intensity of it.
The intensity?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not too strong.
No, I like it.
Good. How often are you getting a massage?
Not that often, a couple times a year.
That's what I hear a lot. Most of us can't afford it, and fitting in the schedule is really tough. And can you imagine doing this every single day in the comfort of your own home?
Amazing.
It'd be really good, huh? Now, how's it doing on your neck and shoulders? You talked about the stress in your neck. How's it?
It feels good.
Okay.
Her little crack.
It did already, and you're only in the chair for like 2 minutes. So, is there anybody else in the family that would benefit from a massage chair?
Yeah, my fiance.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking at he likes the reflexology in the hands.
Oh yeah.
Like carpal tunnel.
Does he have carpal tunnel?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So my dad was an electrician, and he had carpal tunnel in both wrists. Now he's in his 80s. He comes over to my house. He sits in the chair, and all he does is turn on the airbags for that compression therapy. It's an absolute game changer for him. Now, how old's your fiance? He's old. I won't tell him I said that.
He's 58.
58.
Yeah.
Okay. So has he had surgery on it, or is he just dealing with
No,
it?
he's just dealing with it.
Okay. He doesn't have to. Most people do. We just deal with the pain. We medicate. We do whatever we need to just deal with it just to get by. If he was in the chair every single day, just doing the compression therapy, he's going to get relief from the carpal tunnel. Yeah. Now, it gets even better. You've only been in the chair for a few minutes. In one program, you've been in that extension program. I'm going to show you how easy it is to go from one program to another. So you're in that extension program. That's a first thing in the morning program. Do that when you wake up. First, that's what my wife does every morning for about 15 minutes. At night, go into like the rest and sleep. Do that right before you go to bed when you want all the stress to go away. You're going to sleep deeper. You're going to wake up refreshed. So just enjoy that. Okay, I'll be back. And now I'm out. Now I'm going to just let her bake again. So now I know a little bit more about her pain, right? I know a little bit about her fiance. He's suffering with carpal tunnel. I know that she goes to get a massage twice a year. So I just a little bit more information to help me provide a solution at the end of the day. Just going to let her soak for a little bit. And then we come back to what's called the transition to close. We call it the transition to close because everything that we're doing at this point is just leading up to asking for the sell. You have to ask for the sell. People aren't just going to hand you their money when you do this. So you want to provide them with this awesome experience, find their pain so you can provide a solution. When you ask for that sell and they tell you no, you're going to go back and remind them of what the chair is going to do for them. But here's the transition to close. All that stress just melts away, right? I said this earlier, but can you imagine doing this every single day? Yeah. Visualize where you put this in your home. Do you have a spot picked out for it already?
Yeah, my office.
In your office? Perfect. Yeah. Okay, now, before your massage ends, I want to show you how easy it is to customize your own massage. Okay, so you've been in those 2 auto programs. I'm going to move or switch to manual. That way I can move those rollers wherever you want. I'm going to put you in a kneading technique. That's my wife's favorite technique. But you can do tapping, knocking, shiatsu, you can sync them together. When you go into manual, I can move those rollers to an exact spot. And you said that it was your neck and shoulders, right? Okay, so I'm going to start moving the rollers to that area. When they get to the right spot, you just let me know. It was down in the glutes, so it's going to take a little bit. It gets up close and personal with the glutes, doesn't it? Okay, we're getting close.
Yeah, right there.
Right there. I hear that all day long. Now, another feature that people love about this chair is the 3D technology. The 3D gives you complete control over the intensity of the massage. I'm going to increase the intensity. You let me know if you can feel the difference.
Okay.
Feel that?
Oh, yeah.
You lifted out of the chair. Now, is that too strong?
I think I like it.
Okay, good. It's incredible. You know, on days when you want to go lighter, or if there's a family member that needs a less intense massage, like when my mom comes over, she's 80, she's had 4 back surgeries, I can pull those rollers all the way back, and she can get a really nice light massage. But for me, I always crank it up. Now you just have a few seconds left in your massage.
Okay.
I want you to enjoy that. You're in the Riage X3 from Infinity. It has a 49-inch massage track. It's the longest in the industry. You felt it go all the way down to the glutes?
I did.
Yeah, it gets a little personal, right? And then you got the full reflexology in the feet. It has that 3D technology that I just showed you. I love this chair. Everywhere else, if you went to Infinity's website, this chair retails for, I don't know what it retails for, $9,500. I don't know what it is on our website. Here at the show, it's, I don't know what it is at the show. It's $59.99. Get it. You'll love it. And then I shut up and wait for her to respond. Okay, sorry I didn't know the prices, but you guys get the point on that, okay?
I don't know if I can afford that though.
Stop it. You can't afford not to get this chair. You know, based on what you've told me, with that neck pain, the stress you've been dealing with, driving all over doing those fundraisers, and then your fiance with that carpal tunnel. Most of us, we wait till we're broken, and then when we go to get fixed, it costs a lot more money to take care of it. This is a wellness insurance policy for you that you're going to see an immediate benefit from. Okay, now this is super important. I want you to pay attention to how you feel when you stand up.
Okay.
So go ahead and stand on up. You feel lighter, you feel more refreshed.
Still.
Isn't that good? I heard it when you stood up. But you were only in the chair for 10 minutes. Imagine doing that every single day. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to get the chair. When the chair shows up, you're going to sit in it first thing in the morning. Here, come here. So come on over here. Go ahead and take the remote.
Okay.
Hit the power button right there. Hit auto. Boom. It's that simple. Every morning, I want you to go into that extension program. And you're good. It's doing it right now.
Okay.
It's going to automatically adjust to you. Do that for 15 minutes before, get your cup of coffee, wake up, and hop in the chair. Do that for 15 minutes. It's going to help with your flexibility, your range of motion. It's going to help you be more productive all day long. And then when you get home after doing a long fundraiser, I want you to come back and I want you to sit back in the chair. Now go into manual. Now hit it again cycle through until it gets to kneading. Keep going. Keep going. Right there. Now you're in the kneading technique. And if you get the zone like that, now you can move those arrows. So let's say you wanted to work on your neck and shoulders. You're just going to move those rollers up until it gets there. That's what I want you to do every night for 15 minutes before you go to bed. All the stress from the day, gone. That neck and shoulder pain, gone. It's an absolute game changer for you. So, what do you think? It comes in brown, black, and taupe. What color would look best in your home?
Brown.
Okay, perfect. Let's do it.
Okay.
That's
So
what we do.
what's the most common objections that you get?
Perfect. So, there's 4 most common objections. The 4 most common are, number 1, I gotta think about it. Number 2, I can't afford it. How long are you going to be here? Now that may not be necessarily applicable for your scenarios doing fundraisers.
Oh, yes.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
How long are you going to be here? Okay. And then, so what did I say? I got to think about it.
Price.
I can't afford it.
Yeah.
How long are you going to be here? I got to talk to my spouse. Those are the 4 most common. The principle of how to overcome those. In fact, let me scratch out that last word. We don't overcome objections. Overcoming objections is how salespeople were taught to sell way back when. What we do is we dismiss objections. Objections are just excuses to get away from the salesperson. It's an excuse because now they know, okay, it's getting real. They asked me for the sale. As soon as I told you the price, hey, everywhere else, this chair is $9,500. Here at the show, it's $59.99. What do you think? You want to do that? I can't even remember what objection you told me.
Oh, price. I said couldn't afford
I
it.
can't afford it.
Mhm.
My response was, stop it. You can't afford not to get this chair. And then I went right back to building value and painting a picture of what this chair was going to do for her. And then I asked for the sell again. We call that the money triangle. So if you can envision a triangle, the very top of the triangle is asking for the sell. Get it, you'll love it. Let's get you set up. It comes in brown, black, or taupe. Which color would you like? Those are all ways of asking for the sell. Every time you ask for the sell, you're going to get an objection. Let me think about it. You're going to dismiss that, let me think about it, by saying, I know, that's a lot to think about. Then you're going to build value. This is the other corner of the triangle. So ask for the sell, get an objection, dismiss the objection, and then start building value. I know, that's a lot to think about. Think about this. Think about doing this every day in the comfort of your own home whenever you need it. That pain that you've been suffering, if you do this for 10 or 15 minutes at the end of every day, it's going to be gone. You're not going to have to go and see the doctor once a month. You're not going to have to go to the chiropractor. See how I'm building the value, and then I'm going to ask for the sell again. It comes in brown, black, and taupe. Which color would you like? We did that. I can't afford it. Stop it. You can't afford not to get this chair. That's the response. We call this the high-low principle. I'm throwing a lot of information at you guys at once. The high-low principle is when you're walking down the street, someone says hi, your automatic response is hello. You don't even think about it. Someone says hi, you say hello. You have to do the same thing when you're closing with this product, or with any product for that matter. When someone says, I can't afford it, that's the high. The hello is stop it. You can't afford not to get this chair, and then you build value. When someone says, I gotta think about it, that's the high. The hello is, I know, that's a lot to think about. Think about this. And then you create a chair story customized to them, and you ask for the sell. When they say, how long are you here? You say, I'm here right now. Your pain is here right now, and it's not going away. You've been suffering with that pain for the last 5 months. You've gone to the chiropractor, it's not helping. You're spending $50 a visit. And think about doing this chair in your home. Have this chair in your home, being able to do it every single day, multiple massages a day for the whole family. You're not going to have to deal with that pain anymore. And then ask for the sell again. I got to talk to my spouse. That's the high. The hello is, I know, that's how it is in my house. This is what we've been telling people to do. Get the chair. When the chair shows up, I want you to put your wife in the chair, stream her favorite music through the Bluetooth speakers, put her in the neck and shoulder massage. Here, watch. This is how simple it is. Here's the remote. And then I show them what to do to go into the neck and shoulder massage. Dim the lights. Let her have that neck and shoulder massage for 30 minutes. And this is important. You have to leave the room. Let her just enjoy that. And when you come back, I want you to kneel down next to the chair, give her a little kiss on the cheek, and say, honey, I got the chair for you. And then I pause, and then I say, you want to be that guy?
Does that work?
What guy would not want to be that guy? Now, what's going to happen is they laugh, just like that. Now, does that always lead to a close? No. Does saying stop it, you can't afford not to get this chair, always lead to a close? The answer is no, it doesn't. What it does, though, when you practice that money triangle 3 or 4 times with one person, what you're doing is you're basically saying your objection is not really an objection, I'm dismissing it, and I'm going to give you a compelling reason to continue this conversation with me. That's what you're doing. And if you go back to what I was talking about earlier, those buying motives, health and wellness, ease of use, convenience, customizable, if you've built the solution, if you found their pain, if you find out that they have a super stressful life, that they've got carpal tunnel, that they're going to see the chiropractor, they're spending lots of money, whatever their pain is, if you can find that, and then you can provide the solution, and you can just keep going back and reminding them of what this chair is going to do for them, you'll be very successful in helping people get these chairs in their homes. And then you're going to be successful. But that's it.